Hi guys. So I went book shopping again and I got quite a few more books and I thought I'd show you because I love showing you the books I get. And Liam also wanted to show you, like he wanted to be included in this, so later you'll see the books that he gets. Or he got, sorry. And yeah. I'm also very much less put together, like I'm a lot less put together than he looks. But I was going for comfort and he just came back from coming from the bookstore when we filmed his. So yeah, mine's like the next day. Okay, so I'm currently editing, and Liam's portion not gonna be in this because that kid talks way too much. Okay, so the first book I got was Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I kept seeing this, like a quote from this book, everywhere on TikTok. Like it just kept showing up on my For You page, and I'm related to that quote. So I thought, why not get the book? Because I thought I'd enjoy it, except I've tried to read it a couple of times now, and I haven't really liked it so far. So I think I'm just gonna put it on like the back burner for now, and I'll come back to it. Hopefully, I have like 70 books that I've told that to, but I won't forget about them. I appreciate them very much because they make my bookshelf look more full. The next book I got was Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. So I've loved every Lauren Asher book I've read. Like the Dream on Millionaire series, so good, so good. I did like the Final Offer more because I think the writing style is a little bit different, and it intrigued me from the very beginning. Like I didn't stop reading that book until I finished it, and it's like a 600-page book, so it took a long time. I did like the fine print, but it just took me like the first half of the book I wasn't in it. And then I have tried reading the Dirty Air series, but it wasn't my thing. Not because of her writing, but because I love F1, and Liam can tell you how much I love F1 because he has to, put up with it. And I just can't get past the team names, so I haven't been able to read those. But I'm sure they're good. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this book. The next one I got was Consider Me by Becca Mack. And now I do own this book already. I own 2 copies. This is my 3rd copy because the first one is like the non-discreet cover, but I don't like non-discreet covers. So the rest of the series I have in the discreet cover, but then the non-discreet cover doesn't match the discreet covers. So then I had to get it in the discreet covers as well. And then as soon as I got it in the discreet cover, these covers were announced. So I had to get these covers because look how gorgeous this is. Like, it is so pretty. Yeah. Anyways, it's a very good book. I rated it 4 out of 5. It's Saki Romance, and Carter Beckett, such a golden retriever. Like, he's a golden retriever. He's so cute. Loves Oreos and pizza. And I actually did eat pizza for Play With Me and Consider Me, and I got pizza on the book both times. So that was disappointing. But yes, I really do like these books. Like, they're just so good. And Canadian author. Like, I'm Canadian author. Great. The next book I got was another hockey romance. I didn't know. Did I say that was a hockey romance? I don't know. But that is a hockey romance. This is a hockey romance. It's The Graham Effect by Al Kennedy, which is like the spin-off from the Off-Campus series. Like, it's like the next generation from the Off-Campus series, because this is Garrett Graham's kid, and Garrett Graham was from The Deal, which is the first book in the Off-Campus series, and my first official book boyfriend. Yeah, we go way back. Like, not that far back, but we go way back. Yes, so this book was actually pretty good. It took me a while to read. Well, it took me like 3 days to read. But I rated it 4 out of 5. Luke Ryder, great guy. Love him very much. Well, that's all I have to say. Though, this is not the Garrett Graham that I claimed as book boyfriend. This one and the Legacy one. Very different from the Deal one. Still a very good book. The next book I got was Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I don't actually know what this one's about. I just kept seeing it on TikTok, and everyone kept saying it was really good, so I looked for it on Amazon and I looked for it on Indigo, like the app to order. It was always sold out. So I was like, oh, well then it's not meant to be. But then when I walked into Chapters yesterday, it was right in front of me. And I was like, well, it's telling me I have to buy it, even though books don't talk. That's what it was saying. So I got it. And the cover, very pretty. Very pretty. The next one is Renegades by Marissa Meyer, something like that. It wasn't on any list. Like, usually when I go to a bookstore, I kind of have a list, like a TBR, that I'm trying to, put together, like, collect. And it wasn't on any list, but that day when I went, I couldn't find any of the books that I wanted. So I just started looking at the ones in front of me because that's what most people do. And this one stood out to me because I've heard about it, but I just wasn't interested enough. And then I read the synopsis, and it reminded me of Shatter Me, and I really enjoyed Shatter Me. Yeah. So I really enjoyed Shatter Me because, I don't know, Shatter Me is not my usual genre that I read, but it was very interesting, and that reminded me of that because of the humans with extraordinary abilities who emerge from the ruins of a crumbled society. Very Shatter Me-like. So, yeah, I thought I'd give it a shot. It's very long, though, so it's kind of nerve-wracking. And fantasy dystopian stuff takes me longer to get into because my brain just doesn't compute it as easily as, like, romance. I think it's the world building. I think that's what happens, and it just, no, I don't retain that as well. But still very good. Like, I liked The Cruel Prince and I liked Shatter Me, and that's really the only fantasy stuff that I've read, but I really like it once I get into it. The next one is Check and Mate by Ali Hazelwood. So I read The Love Hypothesis when I kind of first started reading, and then I didn't read Love on the Brain because it sounded very similar and I didn't want to read it. It had the woman in STEM thing. Nothing against women in STEM. They're very smart and I applaud them for their achievements. But no, it just sounded too similar, and I saw reviews and everyone else that I saw said it was very similar and wasn't interested. But then I heard that Love Theoretically was actually pretty good too. So I have Love Theoretically, haven't read it, it's at home. I got it for my birthday. No, I got it during like Prime Day, which is close to my birthday, which was in October. But then I packed up and came out here for a month, so I haven't got around to that. And then when we went to a bookstore the same day, I got Renegades. They didn't have the books that I was looking for, and as soon as we walked in, Liam was like, oh, that looks cool, or it sounds cool, because he likes to play chess. I don't like chess, but he likes chess. So I picked it up, thought I'd give it a shot. It's a YA romance instead of new adult, so a little bit different. And I actually really enjoyed it. I gave it a 3.75, which doesn't sound high, but for me it is very high. And it definitely exceeded my expectations, for sure. It took a little while to get into though, but by the end I really liked it. And it made me want to play chess and watch The Queen's Gambit. I didn't do the chess thing because I still don't think I'd be good at it, but I did like The Queen's Gambit. I binged that like within a day. Yeah, it was pleasantly surprising. I like the, what's his name? I don't know his name. Nolan. His name was Nolan Sawyer. I really liked him in it. He was actually quite a good main male character. Oh, one thing I did like about Garden Effect, I didn't have a third act breakup, and I really liked that it didn't have a third act breakup because third act breakups are just so predictable, and I find half the time when it's a third act breakup, it's just something dumb. Like, it's something that doesn't have to be included or isn't relevant. It has to be relevant, or it has to be relevant for a third act breakup to have a reason for that. It just doesn't fit, so